Imagine a world where getting an education isn't a right, but a privilege. Where little girls wake up at dawn, not to go to school, but to fetch water, cook, and prepare for a life of hardship instead of learning. This is the reality for millions of children across the world, until one man decided to change everything. Today, we bring you the extraordinary story of Peter Tabichi, a humble teacher from Kenya who made a selfless decision. He gave up nearly everything he had so young girls could go to school. His sacrifice didn't just change lives, it created a movement. Stay with me until the end, because this is a story you won't forget. In the heart of rural Kenya, education is a rare privilege, especially for young girls. Poverty forces many families to prioritize survival over schooling. Instead of classrooms, they are sent to fetch water. Instead of books, they are handed household responsibilities. And for many, marriage at a young age is seen as the only path to security. But there was one man who saw this injustice and refused to accept it. Meet Peter Tabichi, a simple teacher with an extraordinary mission. He didn't have wealth, he didn't have political power, but he had something far more valuable: a passion for education and a heart full of compassion. Peter worked as a science teacher in a small, overcrowded school. With limited resources, no computers, and barely enough textbooks, teaching was a challenge. But his greatest challenge wasn't inside the classroom, it was outside. His students were disappearing. Girls were dropping out because their families couldn't afford fees, supplies, or even food. Peter couldn't just stand by and watch their dreams fade away. He had to do something. Peter made a decision that shocked everyone. He started donating 80% of his salary to help his students. That's right. Nearly every shilling he earned, he gave away. To buy books, to buy uniforms, to pay for food so his students wouldn't have to choose between hunger and learning. Most people would hesitate before giving away their income. But Peter never questioned it. He believed that education was the only way to break the cycle of poverty. He wanted his students, especially the girls, to have a future. Peter's story didn't stay in his small village. The world started to take notice. In 2019, Peter's selflessness earned him global recognition. He won the Global Teacher Prize, an award given to the most outstanding educators in the world. And with it came a $1 million prize. What did he do with the money? He didn't keep it for himself. He used it to build better classrooms, create scholarships, and provide resources for students who had nothing. Today, Peter's work continues. More girls are finishing school. More students are going to university. And the cycle of poverty is slowly being broken, one educated child at a time. His story reminds us that one person can make a difference. One teacher, one act of sacrifice can change an entire community. Peter Tabichi's story is proof that small actions can create massive change. If his story inspired you, let us know in the comments. What do you think about his dedication? And is there another inspiring story you'd like us to cover? If you believe in the power of education and kindness, help spread this story. Like this video, subscribe to Uplift Harmony, and turn on notifications so you never miss another story of resilience and hope. And remember, one act of kindness can change a life, maybe even the world. See you in the next video.